Hey everybody, Scott Shuman, COO of the Adler Team, and today I want to talk to you about viewing homes during the COVID-19 pandemic as a buyer. So, we've been really fortunate here in New Jersey that we've been able to show properties in a one-on-one capacity throughout the pandemic. And what that's actually meant is that our market has changed and we've had to innovate with the times. And so one of the things that we've implemented here at the Adler Team for both our buyers and our sellers is called our virtual showing process. And there's a couple steps to that. So before you ever step foot into a home, you're going to need a couple things now. One of which is you're going to need a pre-approval. So you're going to need to go out, you're going to need to meet with a lender and get a pre-approval because quite honestly, sellers today are willing to show their homes even when they're occupied. However, they want to make sure that they're showing them to qualified buyers. So pre-approval used to be required really to put in an offer, and now it's super important and really required to even step foot in the front door. So that's number one. Number two is you're going to be required to sign a COVID-19 disclosure for every property you want to see. And what that disclosure basically states is that you're healthy, you haven't come in contact with anybody who's been diagnosed with COVID-19, and it's an assurance from both your standpoint and from the seller's standpoint that you're going to be able to see this home and do it safely, ensuring that everybody is safe throughout the entire process. Now, the third thing you're going to do before you ever step foot in the home is you're going to preview all the online collateral. We call it the digital showcase. And what that means is you're going to go and you're going to look at the floor plan. You're going to look at all the photos. You're going to look at the Matterport. Videos being created for almost every property these days. You're going to look at it on Google Maps, make sure it's not in the location that when you see it, maybe if you had mapped it before you saw it, you would have said, I don't want to see that house. It's too close to the train tracks or it's on a busy road. So we're going to do all that due diligence up front. So what we're really seeing from a buyer standpoint is that instead of going out and seeing 20 homes, 30 homes in order to make a decision, they're really going out there and they're seeing 2, 3, 4, 5 homes and then they're choosing one. And the reason why this is possible is because they're previewing all the inventory online first, and they're deciding that of the 30, here are the 5 we like the most based upon all the criteria that's available out there, and then they're going to go ahead and go and see it. Now, the last step of this is of course, seeing property in person. And the way that we're doing that is owners are preparing their homes for showings. And what we mean by that is owners are going to turn all the lights on. They're going to open all the doors. They're going to open cabinets. They're going to make sure that everything is viewable to allow you to see their home without having to touch anything. Now, you're going to be required to wear a face mask and gloves, as well as we ask that you bring hand sanitizer to make sure that everything is as sanitary as possible. And you're going to tour the home, and at the end of the home tour, we're going to go outside and we're going to have a conversation outside in the open, fresh air about that home, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and then go on to the next step. So I really wanted to get on here to share a couple key points to recap. One is that here in New Jersey, we are able to show property in a one-on-one standpoint. I think for a lot of our buyers that are in New York or in some of the urban areas where that's not really possible to do it safely, that comes as a surprise. So the great news is we are able to show property and we are showing a lot of property. The second thing is that we are doing it safely. So we have protocols and we have procedures in place to make sure that we can do it safely and that everyone can enjoy the process and that you don't have to be nervous about seeing property. And the third point I wanted to make is that our market is really active right now. So we're seeing that buyers are using the online tools available to really preview property during the week and then coming right out either on a week evening or first thing on Saturday to see property. And when they see something they like, they're ready to go and ready to buy. So if you have any questions, we have an amazing team of buyer specialists that would love to help you out. They're part of our agent partner team, and they can be reached at 973-936-9129, or you can shoot us a note to info@suada.com. Thanks so much. Look forward to speaking with you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.